Hi everyone, this is Salvi with your VTuber news today. Before we get into the news, please hit the subscribe, like, and maybe even hit the bell notification icon, and let's get into the first story that we have today. I'm Ritaka, who is a PL for a Nijisanji EN male liver, VTuber, talent, whatever you want to call them. It says, I feel if I move from where I am now to something new that I'll end up with nothing, and that scares me a lot. I can fully understand that whatever agency you are in, even if you're part of a black agency or a red flag agency or whatever you want to call it, it is scary. Moving from something that seems more something that you already have, whether you're in an agency or not, to moving to something different where you don't know if you're gonna have it. It's very scary. Doing new things really never gets easy when you never know where they'll take you. If you have the same worries in your life, I'm cheering you on. And of course, it's good to see that he has a backup plan by being somewhat active on his PL. I can understand the sentiment, a worry if you were a graduate and move back to his PL, that his community won't follow him, that'd be forgotten, that his popularity in agency is part of rather than his own effort, and that makes him scared, of course. I do wish him luck regardless of the decision he makes, but it will be nice to see him get the confidence that his community watches him because he wants to watch him, not because the agency he's in. And this, I think, is one good point. Also, everybody who has left Nijisanji so far has gotten a post-Niji buff. Men and women. The only one who has it is Quinn because, he says he pretty much doesn't want that. But most men and women who haven't been, negatively seen have gotten a post-Niji buff in the last year. Of the ones who've left in the last year, at least. Year to year and a half. Not anyone before that. Before that, it seems like post-Niji buff is really a thing. But after the Selen incident, everyone who has left Nijisanji has gotten a Nijisanji post buff. So that is hopefully something that happens to this individual here whenever they leave. The Niji EN male liver, VTuber, talent, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to put their name. I hope their name isn't here. As far as I can see, it's not. I don't want to put their name out because they're still active and they probably wouldn't want people spreading them saying it, even if it is their PL. If you know their PL, perfect, fine. But I do want to be more careful. I haven't been careful in the past, and I do apologize for that. I want to be more careful as time goes on. A bit of a different type of, meme post. And it says here, I don't like this painting, Charlie. Smug aura mocks me. And of course, because of the perspective and things like that, I think it's always funny. Sunny in Philadelphia is the one this one is about, and it's very, very low quality, but it's a funny meme nonetheless. How time flies. In this case, Kou Mariya in January announced that she was going to be taking a hiatus for personal reasons, and now on March 22nd, 2 months after, she is going to be back. She's going to be returning from her hiatus for an Outfit 2.0 reveal. Perfect time to come back. And just to give you guys a little announcement here, of course, after 2 months, over 2 months, I'll be returning to streaming. Things have changed so much since my hiatus. I've changed so much since hiatus. If you saw the first post, no you didn't. Welcome back. A lot of people are welcoming them back. What are they talking about? This situation here, where she said 6 circumstances outside of their control, January 14th, before Mariah put this out, that she was going to be leaving for a hiatus for things outside of her control. And of course, I'm going to do a little bit of combination of, this and other news, which Mono Monet and of course Yagoo is also going to be having their Outfit 2.0s around the same time. Mono Monet is going to be having it March 22nd. It's going to be seemingly 1540, and that is 320. So it's going to be Mono Monet first, then it's going to be Kou Mariya, and it looks like it's actually going to be Yay, Mono, and then Kou Mariya. So it's going to be all these three. It's going to be Yagoo, Mono Monet, and then it's going to be Mariya of all of V4 Mirai having their outfit reveals at that point in time. So take a look for all of them. But the big news today is that Kou Mariya is coming back for all those who missed her and all those who want to see her again. Now, something interesting has happened, something a little bit more lighter note than other things that I have covered recently. We have this, which is Doki was asked by a Canadian political party to be their guest speaker. This is a very, very, very thin line that you have to go through as a VTuber. When you get big enough, you can get asked for these things, but a lot of VTubers, I'm pretty sure Doki included, does not want to get involved in politics, and being a guest speaker for any of the political parties is thought of as a tacit, basically a not so secret backing of that agency, that specific political party. So that is not good. Let's see what she says.
I know I normally don't talk about politics, but I need to tell you guys this part because it's so funny. Because like I got reached out by Canadian political party to like if I could be like a guest speaker for their party, and then I was like, my manager told it was I won't say which party, but they're one of the big ones. By the way, they were one of the big Canadian parties because I recognized it. I was like, oh my god, what is this? Like, and then their email was like literally their political party, and then so like my manager was like, oh my god, so I was like, okay, we have something funny for you. Like we have something like really interesting and funny. And I was like, obviously I said no. I don't want to be like I'm nonpartisan. So like, like as a content creator, we have to, you know, well not have to, but like I'm trying to be nonpartisan for Canadian parties as a public figure, as like a content creator. I'm not trying to say like what.
That is very true. You have to be. I have made the mistake of saying anything political on my channel, and that is never good. I will never do that again. I'll do my best never to do that again. I've done it before. I've gotten hate for it, rightfully so I won't do it again.
But like for me, I am. But I was like, holy shit, because you know, I know why, because they're trying to get young voters. So it's like they're trying to get young voters to vote. So if I like if I was like quote unquote their mascot or whatever, they'll be like, guys, remember to vote, you know. Because it was supposed to be for like an election or some shit. Like, and I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, that's crazy. I was like, what a fucking insane opportunity. So it's like they're trying to get the VTuber voters, guys.
VTuber voters.
They're trying to get the VTuber voters because we're the young voters.
Doki as a third-party candidate. That'd be funny.
Doki as a third-party candidate. I thought that was so funny. Oh my gosh.
Glad that she didn't get it. Glad that she didn't go for it, because yes, that would basically, like I said, be kind of an approval of that party, a backing of that party. That is never good in the VTuber sphere. Prime Minister Doki Bird 2025, Doki Bird for Le President, Prime Minister. But yes, Doki Bird, she can't be as bad as the other guy. That's the slogan for you. On the other side, funny as hell if she doubled down. On the other side, glad she stayed out of it. Very good. Of course, Doki Bird is very smart at managing herself, managing her public image, and everything. Congratulations, Doki Bird, for not getting involved in politics. Novel Horizons, who is, for those people who don't know, a Dallas, Texas-based anime production developer. They do light novels, figures, and more. Are mentioning that lovers of frights and thrills, we're excited to announce our first of many guests that we will be bringing to WeebCon Official. Please don't steal her standee this time. This is going to be Grimmy VT in her new look, or one of her looks. We also have next Ghosty Sage, who's also going to be going to WeebCon Official as an invitation or whatever from Novel Horizons. They're also inviting Maka Fox. They are inviting Ramichi VT, and they're also inviting, of course, Fallen Shadow Shondo. She had to be there, as well as Froggy Lock. They have all been invited. They're all going to be there, and they're all going to be having fun, hopefully, for all of us to enjoy. And anyone who's able to go to WeebCon, of course, have as much fun as you can. I will share this because it's cute, and also, as you know, the PL thing has changed. The PL ethics and all morality and all that kind of stuff has changed recently. The meta for PLs has changed, where you can actually share the PL as long as the person is gone. And a lot of people do that so that they can be with their Oshi, their old Oshi, and create a new Oshi in their new space. So here is, of course, Sakuna and, of course, Aqua as well. Here you have the person who actually did it. People down here said, I bet those two would have a great time collaborating if they got over their awkwardness. Too bad awkwardness. Too bad Aqua graduated and we'll never find out. Pink Woman on Pink Woman shenanigans. And of course, Aqua is the PL, or the person that she was before Sakuna was before. And of course, that's part of the reason why Sakuna got big, is because Aqua touched a lot of hearts. Aqua was very much going to be missed, and people wanted to, at the very least, support the VA, the voice actress behind Aqua, and support them in their new endeavors. And of course, this is, of course, the original post on Twitter. This post is about Hosho Marine, from what it looks like. It's saying, I feel bad for the state of her mindset here, but I'm still glad she's enjoying her time here with the talents that's still here. And making an effort to, Hololive is still making an effort to do the best they can after being an idol corporation, because that's what they're moving on to. I can only hope they continue to put their talents first, especially as time goes on. More of the talents might feel like they're in this position, and some of them do want to stay and be part of the opportunities. Now, Hololive does offer good opportunities. I have criticized them before for going a little too hard on the making everyone be an idol. I don't know anything about business when it comes to the big corporation businesses, things like that. But of course, I've said before, you have to adjust, you have to, improve, you have to evolve as an agency in order to still make money. In order, now that they are public and they are a publicly traded company, they have to go for profits first, unfortunately, because that's what investors want to do. They have a legal obligation in their contract in them going public. Legally, they're obligated to push for as much as they can, of course, within certain restrictions, push for more profits. Now, Hololive has done it in a more human way compared to Nijisanji, but they still do that. And here we go. Let's see what Marine has to say.
寂しいよな。マリも寂しいわ。マリも寂しいよ。当たり前じゃん。
Talking about this was talking about Shion, of course.
誰よ。お前らもこちら側のステージまで上がってこい。いつまでさ、気持ち悪いこと言ってんの？取り残された変態。
Talking about
取り残されてる。
bad friends.
船長が笑って配信してくれるだけで嬉しい。まあでも船長も結構マイペースにやらせてもらってますから、こんなんでもいいよって思ってくれるなら続けられる。もっと頑張れよって言われたらしんどくなっちゃうかもね。絶対いなくならんでね。いなくなんないよ。会社から追い出されない限り契約解除みたいなならない限りは。
So she plans on staying. That's one of the things that's the most important part that I wanted to say to show you. She says, according to her, she's still allowed to do things at her own pace. They aren't pushing her to do a lot more than she's comfortable doing. Maybe it's because she's been there for a while that she gets, a little bit more contact with the management, etc. Maybe because she's a little bit more pushy, who knows? But she says here, and I'll take her at her words at face value, that she is not being pushed to do something she doesn't want to do. She's not being pushed to do way more work than she feels that she can do, because she says she will get burned out. And when people burn out, they can absolutely leave. And that is not what any of the fans want. And I'm sure that's not what Hololive wants, because Hololive, the more talents you have, the more content you have, the more money you can make. Just being on a pure corporate level, that's the way it goes. As of this moment, Fest is done. Fest has finished. Fest has been completed because, of course, it is late Sunday, I believe, or early Monday over there in Japan. By the time you see this, it's probably going to be early Monday for them. Of course, I am doing this on Sunday in the Western Hemisphere, but over there in the Eastern Hemisphere, it is Monday, already by this point. So let's take a look at what Yagoo has said, as well as what Nodoka says after this. Let's see. What he says here is, thank you to all the fans who came to the event and those who watched via stream. Thank you to all the talents, employees, and partner companies for your hard work. We will do our best to make sure everyone has a smile and enjoys the show. Thank you for your continued support. HoloFest Expo 2025. Thank you, Yagoo. Then talents for everyone who made the HoloFest possible. It was so fun. Lola, a Catfin VTuber, says, thank you, Yagoo, and the talents for bringing happiness to people all around the world. Love you, HoloFest. And of course, showing a little bit of the pictures of what happened here at HoloFest. All the girls here had tons of fun. Their choreography was on point from what I've heard from people that have told me about it. I don't have money, so I wasn't able to watch it, unfortunately, but their stuff was on point. And of course, pictures, screenshots, that type of stuff is allowed by Hololive, but you cannot do actual video showing of it, so that's why I will never be able to show it to you guys. I will not be able to show it to you guys. Here's what, of course, she says here. Hello, everyone. I'm Harusaki Nodoka, the HoloPlus official ambassador. Thank you so much for visiting and watching Hololive 6 Fest Color Rise, Harmony, everything there. As excitement from the event still lingers, do you feel it too? I hope you do. I'm writing this letter with many other wonderful things in heart and feelings in heart. This year, through being able to share my feelings with the overseas Nikis and Nekis as well, brought a huge smile on my face seeing how much HoloPlus has grown. And it is cut off, basically. Unfortunately, the message here is cut off, but basically she's thanking everyone on HoloPlus's growth and how everyone, thanking everyone for seeing HoloFest and things like that. So that is great to see. Both of them, of course, are big in Hololive itself. Yagoo is always seen as best girl. He's a really good CEO. He makes mistakes just like everyone else does, but he actually seems like he tries to fix them. And Nodoka is part of staff, of course. They gave her, as they had done with Achan, they gave her a Live 2D. As being part of staff, they gave her a Live 2D opportunity, that type of thing. So she runs with that as well, but she's primarily staff. It's very good to see all of them have fun and all of them congratulate and thank the fans. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Today, we're talking about Tina. We're talking about them to lift them up and hopefully help them grow in some way. That's why I do this. I do this to try to help VTubers move up instead of tearing them down. The time-traveling shapeshifter and sin of greed at your service, ES VTuber. Let's take a look at what they do. The Goofy Goober, a time-traveling shapeshifter ready to spread mischief and laughter in any time or dimension. Don't worry, I will stay as long as you need it. Everyone is welcome to my services. There we go. A little bit of look at what they are going to create right now. From what it looks like, they are working in Minecraft here. It looks like that. And of course, they are moving up. I'm sorry for the silence. I'm not sure if they're actually silent here or if it is
No!
Oh no, it's not. Okay, there we go. He died.
That is so dumb.
They passed away. They did it. It was a dumb way of dying, yes, but it did. They were blown up by a creeper very, very suddenly. And of course, here you go. You dig Tina as well on their YouTube side, which is nice to see, and I will show it, of course, and put it down, of course, in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.